Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I'm going to do a little bit of an overview of the 1996 Bass Tracker that I've been redoing. It's been quite the process. When I got it, the motor didn't run, the carpet was all tore up, there was holes in the front deck, there was pine trees growing in it, the trolling motor didn't work, the boards underneath were about to fall off. It's been quite the ordeal. But I'm going to show you some of the upgrades I've done and kind of talk about what I have planned in the future for this boat and some of the things that I would recommend. And I'll show you a little bit of my setup on the front of how I find fish, and let's go over it. Okay, so we'll start kind of back here, a little bit of the outside. I actually did this wrap myself. This is a wrap that I just kind of came up with. It's not perfect. It actually has quite a few flaws in it, but for me, doing it myself for the first time, I'm actually pretty pleased with how it turned out. I can't complain on that. It was a little bit of a process. It took me about 3 or 4 days to get it done, but it wasn't too bad. As I mentioned, the carpet had holes in it, so I recarpeted the whole boat. Also, my first time recarpeting anything. So it was quite the process. It wasn't too bad. I just got some exterior carpet from Lowe's and was able to do that. I got these carpet decals from a guy on eBay that custom makes them. I'm not sponsored by any of these people, but it's just companies that I like to deal with. My logo's over there, and Epic Bait Molds is pretty awesome, so I got them up there. As far as the trolling motor, I went ahead and swapped over to a Minn Kota Edge. Here in the next probably month or two, I'm either going to change to an Ultrex or a Garmin Force. I'm not quite sure which one yet, but I need something with spot lock. I've got the original live scope transducer here. I don't have the Plus. I've seen the Plus and may end up going to the Plus down the road, but for right now, it's not a big issue. I got a 12-inch Garmin unit up here on the front. It is a GPS map unit. So it is not touchscreen. That's one of my complaints, but for the way I got it, it was not a bad way to go. Covers just snap on. Went ahead and mounted the foot control down. I wish it was recessed. I may end up looking to do that down the road. Over here, I just have a small Garmin unit. I'm ended up swapping this out with an Echo Map unit, probably down the road. I just redid the switch panel and kind of wrapped it, made it look a little more custom. I ended up swapping the steering wheel out. This is a Atwood aftermarket one. It actually was super easy to put on. Definitely worth the 30 or 40 bucks that this costs. The seats need to be replaced. I'm probably going to do that here. One of my next things I'm going to do. These two aren't too bad. These are the originals. These look pretty good. It's the back two that are the issues. They've just got this crap on them that won't come off. And this one up here has got some serious wear. It's got a big hole in the front. Nobody wants that. So I'm gonna end up swapping these out with some different seats. If you have any recommendations on that, I would definitely like to hear it. But in here, I've got a battery, I've got my cutoff, and I've got my live scope box mounted to the side there. This is just tackle storage here. I mounted some lights on the inside that run on this switch, kind of gives me some nighttime lighting. These I'm just using for tackle storage. This one has a bunch of crap in it at the moment, but this is the live well, and I actually had a lot of trouble with this boat keeping it running because the fuel tank would gather gas and water in it. And it was a major issue. It would condensate really bad. I could add fuel stabilizer or anything I wanted to it, and it didn't matter. It would still do it. So I ended up swapping it out with a small portable tank that you can see over here. But it works pretty good. I haven't had any problems with it since then. It's got the original 60 horse on it. It's a decent motor. It still needs to be gone through. Probably needs to have the carbs cleaned and things of that nature. But there's another look at the panel that I just did. So as far as future plans go, I'm gonna swap these seats out with some probably white, black, and gray seats. I'm going to change the wheels out because as you can see, the wheels are pretty ugly. I'm gonna do that, swap them out with some Raceline aftermarket wheels. And I'm going to probably blast this entire trailer and get ahead and probably do some undercoating or maybe even a bed liner to get that where it needs to be. And I need to swap out this old jankety winch over here that I'm shocked has not broke or fell off the boat yet. So that's definitely in the plans. If you're curious what I fish with, I use the Abu Garcia, the Vengeance rods, and these 13 Fishing Origin bait casters. And over there, I run the Luz. You can actually get these at Walmart. They're like 60 bucks a piece. They're not too bad though. I really like them. They're a good combo. And if you can't tell, I kind of like orange a little bit. So it's a good little setup. These reels, I don't know how much I like these reels yet. I feel like sometimes they don't disengage. When I'm reeling, they have like a clicking that happens sometimes. I'm sure that's not supposed to do that. But they work for now until I can figure out something that I like a little better that's not $200 a reel. But they're not a bad option at all. But that's just kind of a little overview of my 1996 Bass Tracker that I'm redoing. Figured you guys might want to check it out. It's in the background of my videos, so figured it'd be worth a little bit of an insight. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.